Hey, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk a little bit about the update I did to the general ride command, and they updated maps and they updated the gauges from the operating system in there. So I'll show you a little bit of that. I got a clip on that. I already did that part of the video, but I thought I'd throw in also these other maps that I like to use. Grab this here and show you. You can see on my tablet here I have the Avenza maps, and here's just some of the maps that I have in there. Get in here where you can see it maybe. And I got the light. Got a little reflection. How about if I go this way? There, that's maybe a little better. It's not really clear, but anyway. So I have all these different maps here of areas that I've downloaded. Different riding areas. OHV recreation area, shotgun, Tillamook State Forest, all that kind of stuff. And when you go to the maps, you got the airpine. I haven't been there yet, but let's go to Tillamook here and see if it'll bring it up. See, it shows the different trails. They got the different colors for what they're for. Different ratings, easy. Let's see if there's anything hard on here. Yeah, anyway, I don't want to spend a lot of time on this part. I just thought I'd show this. So as one of the options, I'll use Avenza. I'll take this with me. Someday I'll get a holder to hold the tablet in there, but it does set in the center console on the general pretty good, and then sometimes my wife will hold it if it's a really rough section. And this little spot right here in the middle, you can see down here the GPS coordinates. When you're out going around the trails, that thing will follow you. So you could be going up this trail and that thing will stay on that trail and just follow along so you know where you are. So it helps you get out of spots and go to spots that you're looking for. And the other thing I like to use is I have onX Hunt, and it'll show you. Let me put this down. Oh, here we go. So it'll show you different areas. You get all this. If we go out into the woods here, there's not a real strong signal in here. There, you see some of the roads pop up on there. It'll give you information about stuff. This will tell you who landowners are also, so you know if you're on forestry or private timber or private property. So that's a pretty handy one to use also. And then I also just recently have onX Off-Road. So here they have the off-road. So you can put in the type of trails that you want. You know, dirt bike, 50-inch trail, high clearance. It'll give you information about the trails. So that's pretty neat too. It's more trail oriented. It can be neat if you could blend the two. You know, the other one shows you landowners and all this, but if you're trying to find like riding areas, go up here where I know that there are some, and they'll pop up for us. Let's see here, up here by Tillamook. There you can see up here in Tillamook State Forest. This is what this is over here. You can see some of them, and it's not even blown up yet. And then as you blow it up, it'll start to give you more of the information. So I'm going to be comparing this in the future, like when I go to Tillamook again, I'll compare this one to that one, and maybe, well, and of course the Ride Command one, and try to figure out the advantages and disadvantages of all of them. They all have features that are nice. If a guy could blend all four of them, that would be one awesome program. Anyway, you can click on the different trails. This is Buckle Up 04. Let's see if this one does it. If you click on the trail, then it'll tell you about the deal. Accessible by dirt bike. Let's see, that's not showing up. Maybe that's a little bit better. Anyway, it's accessible by dirt bike. It's 0.2 miles long. It's in the Tillamook State Forest. It's open year round. Dirt difficulty is a 2. Permit required, yes. Name is Buckle Up 04. So it gives you all that kind of information. And then spark arresters, flag, noise level, night riding permitted, camping. Gives you all kinds of stuff like that. And on some of them, they'll have photos of the area. And I'm still playing with it. I believe the photos are mainly by subscribers that take them and upload them to the app. Still playing with it. It looks like a neat app. This might be a nice option for you to try. If you don't have the Ride Command system and the maps from that, then these are some really good options. And if you're like me, I like to have multiple options. There's some stuff that doesn't show up on the Ride Command one. I'm hoping this update will be a lot better. My friend's done his update and he said he did see improvements. It's hard to say without going out on the trail. I did a little bit here. It looks like it's better. But when I was at Tillamook, I had I think I did both. I had this with the Venza on it, and I had it mounted in my phone holder up on the windshield, so it was right up there so I could see. My wife also had this, so she had the bigger version, and then we had the Ride Command going. There was a couple trails we get to, and it's like, oh, which way do we go? And we turn the wrong way. You come back to the intersection, you blow up the map a little bit more, and it's like, oh, I was supposed to turn this way. So it's nice to have those options. Anyway, so I will throw in the part about the Ride Command update. Like I said, I just did the basic Ride Command update and then the basic maps update. I didn't do the full United States. And I'll show you the differences on the gauges and their operating system, and a little bit on the map. So here we go. Okay, so before I put the update in, I just thought I'd bring up a couple things to see what they look like before and after. This is up in Tillamook. It's an area I've been to before. That's why it has a waypoint. You can see all these trails. And what I've been noticing is, even if you get a map that has the trails on it, they're not necessarily named correctly. You know, this stuff is talking about a lot of trails that I know that's not their name, and I don't know that area that well, and I know it's not their name. So anyway, there's before of the Tillamook area, and the gauges look like this, and you know, they'll be quite different afterwards. I'm gonna go ahead and put the USB drive in. I got the little flash deal, and you put it into the wire there in the back of the glove box and start to download. and we'll see what it looks like after that. Okay, the map's updated in here, and I don't remember there being that many trails showing in that area, so that could be a good thing. And then up here where we were looking before, it looks like maybe there's a little bit more detail than there used to be. If I blow it up enough, well, that one says track. When I was outside it gave names. Maybe those ones don't have names. Jeep Trail. Back to back. Yeah, okay, it's giving names now. So it looks like the maps update gave a little more detail. I mean, this particular area did show a lot of maps the first time, but it's got a little bit more detail. Looks like in town's about the same. It's got a track there showing me driving back and forth in the yard to get the GPS to lock in. Alright, well, I think that the upgrade probably be a good thing. I wasn't sure I was going to like these gauges, but I think I do. This here, I'm not sure about. I played a little bit out when I was outside the shop driving back and forth in the driveway, and it didn't change until I changed this to show course up, and then when I went back to this, it was over here. But then, whoops, oh, there's another feature. You can flop between them. You just push the gauges button and it goes to the other settings. So you can set those other ones up in a way that you like also. And then, you know, if you want to see something, like you want to know what your miles are, you can just push that button. So I might play with that. Put this where I have the other one. Oh, that's neat. I didn't notice that. Oh, I thought I was seeing something else. Okay. I was thinking that was two gauges in one. It's not. It's just engine temp. Okay, anyway. You can see, like on this one, I have the compass and fuel. So I would probably want to keep that the same. Keep compass and fuel. And then if I push this button, maybe have something different. Like, I like the idea of having a gauge that shows that. My mileage and my odometer deal. And then, yeah, it just goes back and forth between those two. So I'll probably change this up a little bit. Let's see if it'll let me do it without. Oh, here we go. Alright, so I want this one. And I want that to be fuel. There we go. And then engine temp and voltage. And both of those are nice to have, but I have them on the other page. I like the trip meter. Well, you know, if I'm going to run the other page most of the time, maybe I'll try this out. So now, push done, go back out of here, push that. Now it's back into that one. So I have my compass, my fuel, my engine temp, my volts, and my elevation. RPM and miles per hour. Two-wheel turf mode or four-wheel drive. I've also got fuel up here, but I like the fact that this lights up. And sometimes you get out cruising around and you're not quite paying attention to all that, and that blue goes away. It's like, oh, I'm out of fuel. Then over here, I still got the fuel in the right spot. I got a little better reading on that. I'll try that for now and see. Pretty easy to change it up. And I get out and about, and I might try this too, but I don't think I'll like that. I think I'll like that. Okay. So there's my thoughts on the Ride Command update. The 2020 Ride Command update.